It is the Bob and Mark Show, but hey, guess what? We got another guest in our studio, bright and early. Are you ready? Oh my goodness! Back by popular demand, I should say, too. By the way, we have Captain Andrew here.
Hey, how you doing, guys? It's great to be back.
All right, so here we are.
Now, Andrew or Andy?
Oh, we had that debate last time. We'll stick with Andrew.
Right, yeah. Why not Andy? Just a little Toy Story-ish.
Well, all right. No, I was gonna say, that's like the third grade persona. We buried him. He's fine. He's gone.
Because people will come up and say Robert or Bob. I'm like, either one's fine, but don't call me Bobby.
Bobbert,
and don't call me Bobbert, right?
Bobbert. Yeah, we don't want that.
Of course, Captain Andrew is with Sailors Delight Back Bay Fishing. How's the season going?
You know what? Even though the summer's kind of over, we're still fishing. We're still getting out. There's still fish to be caught. The bluefish are starting to move into the back bays as we were hoping, because flounder season ends this weekend. So as soon as flounder season's over, summer flounder 2019's over, we're just switching right over to bluefish. They're already here. So
how was this summer compared to last?
Better, more people, more fishing. The flounder bite was a little bit off. We still had great numbers,
right?
But for the lack of flounder, the other species of fish really took over. We last time I was on, almost 2 months ago now, we were talking. We're seeing a fishery rebound with the weak fish and with the kingfish that in numbers in the back bays that I haven't seen in the previous 4 years with my business.
And why do you think that is?
Cleaner water. Yeah. Maybe we're seeing a return on the regulation. Who knows? It's above my pay grade, but
but it's happening, and that's all that matters.
It's happening. Like I said, weak fish. There's not great numbers, but we're seeing them with regularity. Kingfish, like I said, we've caught more kingfish this summer than we have in the past 4 summers combined.
All right. What was the biggest catch? What was the biggest thing?
Yeah, what was the ace? What was the ace of spades?
The ace of spades this year was in May. We started out early and was about a 65-pound black drum.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a coffee table with a tail.
Yeah, man, I've seen one of those. And was it like the littlest guy in the boat too?
No. Well, a funny story about that. I have seen like a 9-year-old kid catch a black drum on another boat, 80-pound fish. Kid was completely disinterested in it. I was like, "Oh, congratulations! That's a once-in-a-lifetime fish." And the kid was like, "Well, do you want a picture?" No.
These kids. I want to go home and play Xbox.
No, you got to rephrase it and say, "Hey, why don't you take the selfie with the fish?" No. Oh yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, right.
No, or as the father, get over here and take a picture of your fish because it's normal.
All right, so Captain Andrew's going to be hanging with us here today. A little bit later on, of course, we'll resume our Meet the Candidates. We have another Italian Kitchen Express gift certificate to give away. And if all that wasn't enough, today is our Meet the Senator Day. So we got that all going on here as well. So let's get this show on the road. Lots to do here today. It's Bob and Mark and Captain Andrew in the morning. It is Bob and Mark in the morning. Captain Andrew here from Back Bay. From Sailors Delight Back Bay Fishing, who is here. And thank you so much for being here this morning again.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, guys. I was looking forward to this, actually. Really have been. Ever since the last time I was here with you, I've just been it's always been in the back of my mind, like, is it too eager? I've been home now a couple days. Do I come in? Do I say I come in? It's like that first date. Do I text them now?
Hey, wait a minute.
They say 3 days.
One of the things I've noticed is, talking about, Sailors Delight, your slip is prime location.
Don't say that too loud. There might be a few other boats listening. I tell you what, Mike and Fred from No Bones Bait and Tackle, when they said, yes, I'll be happy to have your boat here at the slip, I did a little dance because it is perfect.
Yes, it is.
Perfectly situated. You've got the 3 restaurants there. There's so much cross traffic with families going from one restaurant to another.
And for the listeners who don't know, your slip is right between the boathouse and Yuri's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right out in front of the tackle shop.
Yeah.
You just walk down the ramp, boom, there you go.
You can't miss it. It's a 40-foot long Inferno orange pontoon boat. So if you see the bright orange boat, you found us.
The only reason I say that is because I sat there and I was waiting for my other half, I should say, come in from a girls' day out on the tiki boat.
Oh yeah.
So I was noticing and I also noticed you have a neighbor, or should I say, that has this big pontoon boat with jet skis hooked up.
Oh,
to
that's Motion. That's the Wave Runners.
Okay.
They are great guys, I tell you what, and they do so much with their jet skis and for their customers. They also have their own area over there in Richardson Sound.
Okay.
That they have a designated course.
Wow.
Jet skiing is not my thing, but friends of mine come down or customers of mine. The first thing I do is, all right, go see Pat over at Motion. Go see Pat over at Motion. They're the ones that you want to do it with.
Very cool.
So they're all good neighbors. That's great.
Yeah.
And
that dock is just perfect. I mean, everybody knows everybody. This is the first year you said your better half was at the Tiny Tiki.
Yeah, that was the first time they did it.
That's a fun little trip.
Yep.
I haven't done it myself, but I also have met the captain and I've seen them go out, and I heard nothing but great things about that.
Now you're in a real good area there, and when visiting the Wildwoods, absolutely stop over, and you got a nice little smorgasbord of things to do over there.
Oh, absolutely. And don't forget to get your ice cream over there at Yuri's.
Ah.
Yeah.
I may be guilty.
Still sailing, so keep that in mind. All right, so I thought of you because there was a story on Facebook recently about someone who caught a weird fish. Have you seen this?
I have not seen the story. No, but you guys got me intrigued.
Looked like a mutant fish.
I'll tell you what. I'll find it on Facebook. I'll tag you. But the story goes that somewhere up in Norway, I believe in one of the fjords, a fisherman brought up a large fish with overly sized eyes. And from my experience, I mean, I also work in the offshore industry. We do have ROVs on the ship that I do work on, so we see some pretty exotic fish as well. But ichthyology is also a very big hobby of mine. I didn't pursue it because there's no money in it, but I always try and learn more about fish. Now, I can tell you from looking at the picture, it looks like either a rat tail or chimera, but the people it's a deep water species of fish. Now, people keep saying, yeah, the rat tail.
It looks like a rat.
Go on. Not to be confused with my 90s hairstyle.
Oh, you're fine. I called it a fugly fish because
it's a mullet fish.
Fish in the front, party in the back.
That's
it. But the thing with it is everybody's saying, oh, well, it can't be real because its eyes are huge. No, that's just biology.
Yeah.
The deep water fish.
Well, what happens to that guy walking across
eyes.
the street right now with big eyes?
Oh, well, that's not evolution. That's just poor fashion. Those are sunglasses.
So the question is, would you eat that fish? I'm gonna say no.
Hey, good eats is good eats. They caught that at a very, very deep water. People catch cod species in very, very deep water. People catch Chilean sea bass,
right?
Also known as Patagonian toothfish, but that doesn't look as sexy on a menu.
Yeah.
Now,
but that's caught in several thousand feet of water. There he is. There's a picture.
There he is. Wow, that's a weird. That's like a Charlie Brown looking fish.
Yeah, it looks as if you gave a kid a piece of paper and said, "Draw me a funny fish."
Yeah, we'll have to post that on Facebook, Mark.
Absolutely. So anyway,
but yeah, you can see the long tail and the thicker body. To me, it looks like it's a species of rat tail. And honestly, there are species of rat tail like the hoki, which is popular in Japan, that is commercially viable. People do eat it. So you asked me the question, would I eat that? Yeah. But I also eat some weird, strange things in the South. So maybe my opinion might not be the best.
Now, I know we're up against the break right now, Mark, but I want to, when we come back, I want to, pose an honest question to Captain Andrew here.
All right. We'll be right back. It's Bob and Mark. Captain Andrew here hanging out too with us in the morning. It is the Bob and Mark show. So we're here with Captain Andrew from Back Bay. Why do I keep calling it Back Bay? It's Sailors Delight Back Bay Fishing. There we go.
Well, you keep wanting to say Back Bay because that's what we do. We do nothing but fishing in Back Bay.
And we were talking moments ago about this weird ratfish, and I did actually read on. This guy he claimed he took this weird fish home and he fried it up. He said it was really tasty despite its ugly appearance, and he said it was a bit like cod but tastier. See, me, I probably wouldn't eat this weird fish, which I got posted up on Facebook now. You can take a look at it. I mean, yeah, it's like if somebody handed me a green egg and said, this is the best egg you're ever going to eat, I probably still would pass. But anyway, but you said you would eat it, Captain Andrew.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those cold water species and the deep water species, they're generally very, very tasty. A bit like cod, but tastier. I can believe that.
All right.
All right. Here's my question to you.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not that bad. All right, so I'm out to dinner, and I'm about to order my food, and I like the black and Chilean sea bass. I love that fish. It's a real good. And then they had tilapia on the menu. Now, tilapia, I was told that tilapia, you might as well just eat a diaper at that point.
Tilapia is a funny thing. It's good and bad. Tilapia is a fish that will feed the world if done right. Tilapia, they can live in dirty water, and they eat everything. So now here's the question:
is it everything or anything? Both.
Both. So the urban legend, the urban myth, I know exactly which one you're talking about. If you look at where it's raised, if it's farmed, raised in the U.S., you don't have to worry about it. But when you start getting abroad and buying, let's just say, farmed in China, I would be very, very highly suspect of it. I honestly say, as a fisherman and a business owner, if you're going to eat fish, go catch it. But if you're going to buy it, I'd say buy local, but buy product of the U.S.
Got it.
Because even if it's farmed, like farmed catfish, U.S. farmed catfish, nothing wrong with it. U.S. farmed striped bass and U.S. farmed tilapia. There's the oversight. And China is notorious for feeding things that ought not be fed or ought not be introduced into the food chain. Same thing with shrimp. Buy U.S. farmed or U.S. wild caught shrimp. If it says Vietnam or China,
walk away.
Enjoy your diaper.
Wow. Okay. So
see that, Mark? I think I just answered a lot of questions out there.
Yeah. See?
Or should I say, Captain Andrew? To me, it was like, whoa.
The thing is, it's like a stereotype. Legends like that exist for a reason because there's going to be it's there.
Yep.
Got it.
So you have to ask where that first insinuation came from, and if you do your homework, you're going to find something out on your own.
So there you go. We're learning.
There it is.
Learning a little something today. Next, we'll talk about calamari on the Bob and Mark and Captain Andrew show. We'll be back. Bob and Mark in the morning, and Captain Andrew hanging out with us here too. It's this is fun. I'm glad you're back, man.
Like I said earlier, I've been looking forward to this since I was here last.
That's awesome.
Who's taking care of the boat today?
Captain Stan's going to be out there today. And mate Dave is going to be out there. They're just an absolute A team out there.
Very cool.
Well, good.
I don't have to think twice when those guys are taking care of it for me. I really don't.
All right. So
although today might be the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hear that.
All righty. So so make sure to give a call over to Sailor's Delight Back Bay Fishing, and schedule your trips.
By the way, we're friends, of course, on Facebook, so I get to see all of the pictures and all.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of happy people that have come through Sailor's Delight.
That's why we do it.
Yep.
You know, I've gotten some criticism from some of these, hardcore fishermen, like, oh, well, those are small fish. Not to the person who caught it.
Right.
Especially if it's their first fish. Mm-hmm. If they've never caught a fish before and now they've got a 14-inch flounder in their hands,
they're happy.
They're levitating.
Yep.
Of course they want that photograph. They're not thinking, oh, I got to get my phone out and get a camera out. I'd say, me and Captain Sam both, and Dave as well, say, look, hold the fish. I'll take a picture. Just steal it off Facebook later.
Right.
That's what we do it.
Yep.
Are there keeper fish on the Facebook page? Absolutely. Are there throwback fish on the Facebook page? Absolutely. We took the picture for the people. We're not out there trying to impress anybody.
Exactly.
So
Good for you.
Go.
Good for you.
Pretty much everybody well behaved, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. I like it. It's like a family atmosphere. Unlike
I've been to
Unlike
hold
okay.
Unlike this train I'm about to tell you about. We had this story. Remember we had the story about the elderly
There's elderly people in a park.
A group of people.
Having
coitus.
Wait, we're going for a group here.
Well, no, this is a previous story we had. This is the story of Raymond Burr, who is 64.
Raymond Burr.
And Deborah Tobin, 57. They've gotten 100, between 100 and, actually, I think one got 100 hours of community service. The other got 150 hours of community service after they participated in lewd acts on a train, which was going from London to the suburb of Pitsea, England. And there were kids aboard the train.
What are people thinking? They can't wait. Could you, Mark?
Apparently not. Maybe when they're getting to their destination, they weren't going to have any privacy. So yeah, right here on the train.
Oh, like that's so private.
Where we have no privacy.
So what, did they get arrested? They got community service?
Well, yeah. Passengers who observed the May incident reportedly asked Burr to stop pleasuring Tobin, but he declined. And he was, it wasn't the full act. It was the kind of things that lead up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He declined. He was given a choice.
Both participants had been surprised. Both participants had been drinking.
There you have it.
Yeah. A prosecutor told the court that there were children aged 1 and 6 on the train and called the aged couple's behavior lewd. You think? 64 and 57 they were. They should know better. According to the Daily Star, a newspaper over there, they both pleaded guilty, though Tobin initially gave police a fake name and at first planned to fight the charges. The pair was confronted by transit police after exiting the train. It's deeply unpleasant, but I'm well aware of the age and the lack of previous convictions, Judge Samantha Lee said in handing down the ruling. They are both adults and they are capable of making their own decisions. They should know better.
100 and 150 hours of community service.
Yep.
Could you imagine? Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, no. Don't
Come on, Dad.
Well, 1 and 6. So, kids, you're going to learn how you were made.
Oh,
I know.
all right, Mark.
I know.
All right.
Wow.
Well, they never said it was their kids, so.
Well, yeah, I know. Frisky senior citizens.
Good for them.
Hey, I'm looking forward to retirement.
All right. So we'll be back. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stick around. All right, it is Bob and Mark in the morning, and of course, Captain Andrew's been hanging out here with us too from Sailors Delight Back Bay Fishing, and this is a lot of fun. We're gonna move forward, I guess, to some of the other features here that we have to do. Of course, we're gonna get to some of the Meet the Candidates that
Yes.
Phil PC's been doing.
Yep.
We're gonna give in the studio here in a little bit, and then of course a little bit later on, you'll hear me back here with Senator Bob Andrzak, and it's gonna be our Meet the Senator.
Meet the Senator.
And we're also going to give you the opportunity to win a little bit from our friends at Italian Kitchen Express.
So nobody who listens to Coastal Broadcasting can say, I didn't know who this candidate was, because we run the gamut on all of them.
Yeah.
So being informed is what you're all about. Definitely on the right channel for sure.
And keep in mind, too, I will say this real fast, that after each candidate airs, okay, we and in each race, we will also post those up on our website.
Yeah, so you can go back and listen to the interview. So if you have to compare or you just, maybe you're just so politically involved, you're like, I want to take notes and highlight things.
Yeah, sure. There you go. Make a chart, make a graph. And
That's
you
it.
put each candidate's name at the top and where they stand on each issue.
I want to make a graph.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I live
make
for.
a graph. Mhm. Sure, why not?
Yeah, but your graph would look like a Final Four for the March Madness, though.
My graph would look like something done by like a 6-year-old in
These-
art class,
These elections it's going to be like a weird, crazy thing. There's a lot of things. I can say that. I don't have to be like objective, but there's a lot of races going on here with a lot of interest, right?
My God, yeah. This year, you have, not only do you have a Senate race that is contested, we have a freeholder race that's contested.
Yeah.
A lot of local government races are contested. Wildwood has at least 8 or 9 candidates running. This is going to be an election year I have not seen in a long time.
And to the west of Wildwood.
And even West Wildwood's
Just a
included.
nice little interesting
Yes.
election over there.
From Upper Township all the way down. It's going to be something to watch for sure.
Yeah. So, and keep listening because we'll have some more election news here regarding the stations of Coastal Broadcasting in the
Absolutely.
future. Mhm.
Yep.
To get everybody informed. That's just kind of one of the things we do. But before Captain Andrew leaves and before you have to go off and do what you have to do, let's talk about this crazy idea that's being floated around by the New York City Department of Education.
Oh, well, we already know it's crazy right off the
Yeah, I was
bat.
going to say, you've already summed that up in one sentence. Something crazy in New York City. Done.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well, they want to eliminate something from the school menus, and I'm thinking that I think they might be going too far. Just my opinion. Some people
Sure.
may disagree with me,
Okay.
but they want to remove chocolate milk. No more chocolate milk for the kids.
I got nothing.
Really?
Why?
Leave my strawberry milk alone and you don't have a fight.
Yeah, I love chocolate milk, but why?
What's the
what's
question.
the
What's
reason?
the
There
end
has to
game?
be a
well,
reason.
obviously, they want to have options for the kids that contain less sugar. And I know.
The first thing I thought was racist. They're going to get rid of chocolate milk because it's racist. And I would have, at that point, thrown my headphones down and walk out and never be in broadcasting again.
Now, this may surprise some people.
Don't worry, I'll pick them up.
The idea may be well-intentioned, but both parents and experts say it's not a necessary change. A dietitian and nutritionist with NYU, Langone Hospital, Brooklyn, Norma Reed Archibald, says the ban is a bad idea because students need the calcium.
Yep.
And she says, I need them to have another option. There's calcium, vitamin, potassium, all important. So that's a good point.
Well, Mark, my daughter, okay, she won't drink milk, but she loves chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So they need vitamin D for their bones, without a doubt. Otherwise, you look like, who was it, Christy Brinkley that just broke her arm, shattered it in 50 dancing?
I think she just didn't want to dance to
I'm not gonna
Billy
disagree
Joel's
with you.
Uptown Girl. So she's like,
shots fired.
So anyway.
So long story short, banning it, I believe, is a really bad idea.
Well, and if we all remember a couple of years ago, and I know they did that in Philadelphia, and I would put dollars to donuts that they did it in New York City as well. The war on soda, where they removed the soda machines and everything from the public schools. You've already made the move, and like Bob said, I love milk, so it was never an issue for me growing up. But I always remember watching the other kids. The first thing that sold out at the elementary school, the chocolate milk bottles, and then the strawberry milk bottles, and then the other milk bottles.
Exactly.
That's the formative years. If you're going to get it in your kid, no matter what, just do it.
Exactly.
If it's
if you're going to give your kid medicine and it's not flavored, no. But if it's cherry flavored, he'll take the medicine.
Yeah.
Look, you want to get rid of the sugar in the sugar in the food that they're serving the kids at the school. Get rid of the junk food,
The preservatives.
Leave the milk alone. Come on.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because you know what will happen next. They'll be like, well, the milk can be fattening or it comes from a cow. So now we're going to put soy milk in. Oh, yeah, that's what's next. Seriously.
Well, that's why the spork was invented.
Because that's exactly what we need is more soy. We need more soy boys. That's exactly what we need.
So anyway.
All right, Mark. Well, thanks for that story there, and hopefully they keep their chocolate milk.
Yeah, well, we'll try to keep you up to date on that. Hopefully nobody else will follow suit.
Absolutely.
If not, I see a beautiful black market opportunity.
That's right.
You see Captain Andy outside school. Yo, man, you want some milk?
With an orange pontoon boat smuggling it in bootlegger style into the Bronx.
I got all the flavors. Quick, Hershey's. I've got them all.
Hey, kid, you want some Hershey's? The first one's free.
On that, first one's free. I love it. Anyway, on that note, it's been a pleasure having you here, Captain Andrew.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
guys.
you, my
Thanks a
friend.
lot.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, and I'm going to continue along here, and Bob and you and I guess we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll keep going, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. And hey, man,
back in
everybody, enjoy your day.